What is up, everybody? It is your boy Robbie Dagger. Welcome back to an episode of Mobius Final Fantasy with your boy Robbie Dagger. This episode we are going to be looking at the calendar, basically the official calendar that came out this month, just a day ago or so. Really want to focus first on the card summon, the April card lineup batch, and then we'll kind of get into the calendar, and then we'll kind of tie it all together. But I just kind of want to let y'all know what my plans are, and that way, if y'all have any different ideas, definitely post them in the chat and in the comments. We can talk about everything. We can definitely all brainstorm, and we can all figure out the best possible way to save the most resources we possibly can, and to get the most out of it, get the most bang for our buck, so to speak. Especially for free-to-play players or players who don't have the means to put much resources into the game. And it's still very, very helpful for whales, because whales are smart. They don't want to waste their money either. So let's check out what's going on. And my point of doing these videos is I'm hoping by saving our resources for what is really good, Square Enix should check that out. They should look at what's going on with the game, and it should become a better game. I know there's a little bit of assault towards the global version. There probably always will be a little bit. But in truth, Square Enix, they're just not doing super great with the global version of the game, and it's got such potential. Like this game should be a 5-star, 10 out of 10 game, and it has the potential. Square Enix, if you need help with this, with marketing this game, you can give me a call, man. You can give me a call. I'll help you out. I mean, I don't come cheap, but I will help you market this game, honestly, because I can tell you're struggling. I can tell you're struggling. This game should be one of the best games rated in the mobile genre, but it's nowhere near, because I think it's partly marketing, partly just what the developers are actually kind of giving to us at the rate that they're giving it to us. You know what I mean? So let me know how y'all feel about that in the chat and in the comments. Otherwise, I love this game. I'm sticking with it. So definitely subscribe, because there's definitely always going to be some more Mobius Final Fantasy content coming from your boy Robbie Dagger. So thank you so much, because it's all thanks to you for being here with me, for subscribing, for thumbs upping. It's all thanks to you, and I freaking love you guys. I really do. That's why I'm doing this right now, for y'all. So let's take a look finally at the April card lineup batch 1. And we see in this little spot right here, we see some FFRK cards. So we're going to talk about that a little bit too. And we're getting a legend job, added to the lineup. And it says return of legend cards. So let's see what this thing's actually talking about here. And should we actually pull for any of this? Any of these crazy cards coming out? Let's take a look at them. Let's take a look together. And one new exciting thing that is coming, that we all kind of got a big hint at last month, was the custom skill panel is here. And I'll be doing a separate video on that, because that's something, y'all know me, I like to get down and dirty. I want to have a custom skill panel with some stuff in it before I start talking to you guys about it. So we'll wait on that. So I'm just gonna skip over that for now, but we do have them, so check those out, y'all. Check those out. That's really cool. So actually starting, what is that, tonight, you know, after 7 p.m. UTC, we're gonna be getting a couple new cards, and they're like the cards to have, you guys. They're some of my favorite cards, and my favorite cards are AoE cards, and these are my favorite cards, my favorite types of AoE cards. Basically, what you're looking for is main target focused. At the end, area light attack or area dark attack. So we're getting all these attacks. So we're getting the warrior version, which is Shining Cross, area light attack, main target focus. We're getting, and that's gonna be, oh, I can barely even say that name, but I'll try. Yasabadin. Yeah, I think I said that right. Maybe. And we get Chaos, Final Fantasy 1, which is crazy. But it's the Dark Cross, which is same thing, but warrior version. Warrior dark area, main focus, main target focus. And we get Melita, that's the Ranger version. Check this out if you want to take a closer look at it. What I'm most excited about is the Shinaja Painaja. That's awesome. I love me some light and dark, but honestly, light and dark is just not like you're gonna need it from now on for sure. But if you're a new player, it's not as helpful for you because you still have to get through all that old content. So, you know, pretty exciting. We're getting all of them. Everybody's gonna get it. All classes, warrior, ranger, mage are getting their light and dark, area dark and area light main target focused attacks. So that's cool, except that they're early acquisition cards. Very important. Like, what? Early acquisition, you say? And that means you can only get them by doing like pulls, basically. Pulls for Magicite and summoning tickets. So, should you pull just for these cards? No. No, don't do it. Even if you're... There's just no reason to. There's no reason to. Unless like your only class... No, I would just say no. No, even if your only class is like something that can use light and dark, I still say no. I just say no. Use what's available in the ability shop for now, because these aren't going to be worth spending your resources on. I'm telling you that right now, because these are going to become regular cards that you can buy in the ability shop in just a couple weeks, so it's worth the wait. So this I was excited about at first, and then I saw this. Please note that these cards are not bonus cards obtained through box type summon. The box type summons where you get like a different card every summon, and like you're guaranteed a card. And I was so cool with that. I was like very cool with that. I didn't think it was enough for us global players. I think we should have got like maybe 2 cards guaranteed. But you know, but I don't know. So basically what they're doing is it's going to be just like the Final Fantasy VII event was, where you just have a chance at pulling it, and you have a chance at not getting any of the FFRK cards. And that sucks, because the FFRK cards are really good, and I do specifically remember the way they released them in the first video, because I was around for the first, when they first released them, they released them as, it was like a separate thing you could spend Magicite on in the summon shop, and you could buy the whole deck. You could buy like a whole batch for 3,000 Magicite, and they like changed it. The next week you could buy the whole other batch for 3,000 more Magicite, you know. And they ended up kind of refunding some Magicite, so we ended up like getting it for cheaper than that. But And now it's going to be like a gacha summon. And I get it, like these are really good cards, but wow, like I don't know. That just sucks for players who weren't around. And like I don't know, it feels bad. It just doesn't feel right. Like Square Enix, why? Like why would you do that? I just don't really get it, you know? Like it just seems like a middle finger. But, you know, they are cool cards. Honestly, I wouldn't pull for them. I wouldn't pull for them at all. I would just let this slide. I would just save your summon tickets. If you don't have these cards, because man, I wouldn't want to play their game for these cards when these cards were available as their own badge the first time. So that's kind of where I'm coming from on this. I know someone else might be looking at this like, oh my god, you're crazy, Robbie Dagger. Get those cards, but I don't know. You could live without them. If you've been living without them for this long, I don't know, maybe you can live without them. But they are getting upgrades, I will say. They're getting their upgrades to 5-star. And they are all awesome cards. They really all are. So that's kind of exciting that they are getting their augments. So it's going to be the month of multiplayer, y'all. I'm going to be all up in multiplayer. I'm going to be getting levels like crazy, hopefully. And, you know, getting ready for those guides to come out. If, you know, we're going to be having some, you know, 4-star battles going on. So that's going to be exciting. You know, so we'll check that out. We are getting the new job, the Heretical Knight. Heretical Knight. Pretty cool looking. And it's gonna be a legend job, which means you're gonna be able to get it through a 3-star ability summon, 4-star ability summon, and a greater ability summon at a low rate. A low rate. I wonder what that rate is. They're not really specific on that. That's very interesting. I wonder if anybody's figured that out, or if they've told us anywhere. So this is currently our legend job lineup. We got the Heretic Knight, we got the Ace Striker, we got the Soldier First Class. So let me speak really quick just on this, on all these cards really. Like, should you pull for just these cards? No. Like, no, just don't do it, because it's not a good idea, because you see what it said. It said a low rate. Like, what does that even mean? What does that even mean? You might not even get it, so don't pull to get any of these cards. Consider these just as magical gifts. And, you know, because of what Square Enix has done the last 2 months basically, is it seems like we've kind of gotten a new Supreme card, like maybe every month. So this month I'm gonna be really careful, and what I plan on doing is saving all my resources until we see a Supreme card. And that's when I would tell you to pull, because if that's the way they're gonna release these Supreme cards to us, then honestly, I feel like that's the way we're gonna have to play the game. And you know, if the rates are low, the rates are low, but that's when I plan on pulling, at least when they release some kind of Supreme card. And let me show you where I think they're gonna release it. Oh, that's not it. Let's go back to the news here. Let's go to the April calendar. I remember I was saying I was gonna check that out with y'all. So the calendar was pretty bare bones, honestly, which I thought was kind of weird. They did end up showing us more stuff, and I do think they've got more tricks up their sleeve. You know how Square Enix is, but we'll see what happens. I am kind of sad that only 2 jobs for April. Only 2 new jobs, huh? Well, let's look. We're getting the solo limit break event. We'll talk more about that when that comes out. That's exciting. We just talked about the cards. We talked about the Heretical Knight. This is going to be very cool. 4-star battle. We're starting with Odin. It's going to be hard as heck, you guys. It's going to be fun as heck, though. So I can't wait to see y'all there. We're going to have to do some streams for this. You know, Mobius Day is coming. Mobius Day is awesome. Make sure, if you don't know about Mobius Day, elixirs are doubled. You get 20% greater fusion success rates. This is my favorite thing about Mobius Days. The 20% greater success fusion rate. So you can fuse all your highest level cards for like so much less of a hassle. So I save all my fusions basically for Mobius Days, and then I do all my fusions on one of those days. So I pretty much wanted to get down to here. We're getting Ifrit. So we're getting Odin, and then we're getting Ifrit. So prepare your cards is all I'm saying. So you're gonna want some Earth cards for. I'm getting my Earth cards currently ready to fight Odin, and you know, cards to fight against Odin. So make sure you guys are doing the same, because this is coming out very soon, by the end of the week. And then next week we're gonna be having Ifrit. So get those ice cards ready after you get those Earth cards ready. So this is where I think we're gonna be getting another, maybe a Supreme card coming at the end of the month with this event. See, I know nothing about Terra Battle, Symphony of Revera, or whatever. Ooh, excuse me. That's kind of to my benefit, because I'm not really gonna be too like really wanting any of these cards too much, and I think that's cool. I think that's fine. That works out for me this month. And they are 4-star fast learner collaboration cards. So if you're a new player, these are great. But if you're, you know, if you plan on playing this game for a while and you already have some 5 stars, then you might not even want or need any of these cards. But we'll see what they look like, because sometimes these cards are like amazing, and it's like, oh my god, they're all like great debuffs. They got like 10 abilities on them each and stuff. And then we're getting our one job added to the regular job pool for the whole month. 1 job. Which makes me think, like, are we really just getting 1 job? I know last month we kind of just got 2, but I don't know. It just seems like they're like giving it to us really slow, but this is going to be a really good job, and we're going to be looking at this as soon as it comes out, hopefully. And I'm excited about this. The Oculist. It looks cool. I've seen the JP version of it, and it looks awesome. And I can't wait to play around with it. So that's going to be fun. You know, we'll get another Mobius Day Anima 4-star. That's gonna be awesome. So get your holy cards ready. And then this crazy tower. It's like a combination of all the towers from the past. So, you know, have fun with that, you tower people. I'll be going until I can't go anymore, and then I'm basically just gonna stop, because that's just how I handle the tower, because it's too time consuming, y'all. It's just too time consuming for me. And if you have the time, it's perfect. And I would love to just sit around and play it, because it is a blast, honestly, working at the tower and like tweaking things. I notice it takes a lot of time, and it's just like a lot of time I have to take out of like other things that I just can't right now. And you know, we'll fight Shiva 4-star before the month over. Then, you know, that's all that's announced so far, so it doesn't say much else. So that's why I'm just gonna chill. I'm just gonna grind out what I can. The solo limit break is gonna be good to grind stuff out. So I'll probably be hanging out there, grinding some stuff. So let me know what y'all plan on doing. And I haven't even looked at the chat. I apologize. Welcome everybody to the chat. Welcome everybody to the stream. What is up, everybody in the chat? Ariz, Tofi, welcome you guys. Welcome to the chat. I'm just now checking it out, man. We are in display capture mode right now. Oh, Mobius should have a Kefka card. That would be amazing. Amazing. Oh, yes, we can look at the FFRK cards really quick before I go. I don't even have the game launched right now, so give me 1 second here. Don't look at my collection. And don't look at the amount of hours I have in Mobius. I can feel those judging eyes right now. Oh, I feel them. No, I know y'all love me. I know y'all understand. Oh, yeah. Hold on. 1 second here. We're going to normal mode here. Welcome, everybody, to Mobius Final Fantasy. So let's take a look at some of the FFRK cards really quick while I have you here. So this is one of them. Of course, all the original taunts. If you were lucky enough to get that brand new what's his name? Oh my god, his name, I totally forgot his name. My mind wiped him from my memory, so I wouldn't have to feel the pain of not having him, of not getting him in the pools. But you guys know who I'm talking about. He does the AoE taunt. If you have him, this isn't a big deal. This isn't as a big deal for you at all. Because, part of this is getting all these AoE taunts, and there's like 4 of them. There's one for every element. So, that's just kind of one thing. One of the best cards ever, honestly. My bread and butter, my baby. Still to this day, honestly, and one of my favorite cards is the 4 Warriors of Light. One of the best cards ever, you guys. It does Eternal Wind. It's a ranger ability, single target wind attack, damage focus, adds haste. So it adds haste to that turn. So if you use it early on in the turn, you get like a haste for the rest of the turn. It's pretty dope. And then it does boost, which increases break power for the rest of the turn. So it's an amazing, amazing card. Not to mention, it's got very, very high attack power. It was like, when it first came out, it was like the most OP card ever. Everybody had it. Everybody wanted it. And, I was one of the people who were lucky enough to have it. But it's certainly kind of died out with like the 5-star cards being added to the game. But it's gonna be right back up there. This is actually the first card I plan on leveling up when the event comes back. So this is one of the cards, like, man, like, I don't blame you if you want to pull for like this card, you know what I mean? Because this card's amazing. But can you live without it? Yeah. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You totally can. And then, this is another one of the taunts. The taunts are great. The taunts are great, I will say that. Here's another one. And I mean, I don't even have them leveled up. That's how little I use taunts. Taunts are going to be a lot more useful though now that we're going to have 5-star bosses. So now it's going to be your month to pick up some of them FFRK cards. If nothing else, like, you can pick some up now and it'd be like, it's the best time. For sure. But I know I said, like, you should totally skip this, or I would skip this event. And I just mean that just because, like, you've been playing without these cards so far, haven't you? That's all I'm saying. I mean, this card's awesome right here. This is one of my favorites. I know I don't have it leveled up. It's only 3-star right now, but I plan on leveling this maybe second. Sentinel's Grimoire adds so much. It adds Veil, which adds resistance to elements. Adds Barrier, which adds, you know, resistance to defense, and then it adds Wall too, which absorbs damage. So Barrier and Wall and Veil, that's pretty dope as far as defense. I've used it a lot. It's come through for me a whole bunch, even in its little 3-star form. I just never wanted to use the grow stars to level it up. Another one of the amazing cards that came out of that event that you can get is the Aerith and Tifa FFRK. That's the other, like, Bay card, bread and butter. It does life stream. For 3 orbs, it's gonna do oh, it actually draws 4 elemental orbs, and then it adds haste and faith. So that's kind of cool. But, you know, again, I just don't, I don't know, this is a pretty sweet card, honestly. But I just have better cards, personally, that use 3 orbs and do, I don't know, do things that are more useful for me, personally. So I would say, like, if you love to play tank and you don't have any taunt cards, you didn't pull any what's his name cards, AoE taunt man cards, and you know, you don't have any taunt cards at all, then now's your time to probably get some. But I do think it's kind of rough, and I would say don't spend too many tickets, because that's not a really good, that's probably the worst style of, I guess, pull. It's like the worst, yeah, it's like the worst kind of summon that you can possibly summon, I guess, like it, so to speak. I guess we'll see how they release it, and, you know, I may change my tune. But for now, I just feel like, yeah, I mean, you can probably live without it. Ishan, welcome to the stream, buddy. Glad to have you here. Hope things are going super good with you. Oh, Gladiolus, that name hurts me, Aries. Ugh, it fills me with pain. Oh, the pain of not getting Gladio. Gladio! Oh well. We'll have to live without him. We got the other taunts that we can make use of. And, you know, we'll do what we gotta do. Anyway, let me know what you guys feel about the new calendar that has come out. Let me know how y'all feel about it. What you plan on doing, what you plan on pulling for this month, if you feel like, do you feel like that we're gonna get a Supreme card this month? I definitely do. I definitely feel like we're gonna get a Supreme card. I just don't know what it's gonna be. But we'll see. It's probably gonna be something amazing and incredible, and we're all gonna want it really, really, really bad. But, you know, only time will tell. But so far this month, to me, it's looking like a good month to save your summon tickets. It's looking like a month to save your Magicite and just spend your time playing multiplayer, like falling in love with multiplayer again. And, you know, hopefully soon they make things a little easier to grind out, because I know one of the big problems with multiplayer is just the amount of time you have to spend grinding out the cards, and I don't know, it's a rough deal if you want to get all the cards. But, you know, those cards are going to be 5-starable very soon, which means those are amazing cards for free-to-play players. So get your booties in multiplayer, get those levels up. I want to see y'all in there as my Warrior of Light teammates, And that is where you're gonna catch me for the next couple of days. I'm just getting my stuff ready right now to annihilate some 4-star multiplayer bosses. So let me know what y'all think up in the chat, in the stream. I thank each and every one of you for being here with me. It's been an absolute pleasure having you. I really mean that. I love seeing y'all coming by, asking questions, keeping the chat popping. It's always amazing. And you know, I'll catch y'all later. We'll be back soon for some more Mobius content. Don't you worry. We'll be back very soon. And we have a lot going on this month, so it's going to be an exciting month. There's going to be plenty of videos coming out. Don't y'all worry. And as always, if you have requests, leave them in the comments. You know, if you have questions, if you have comments, if you have things you want to say. I know I've been getting tons of really good comments, and I'm freaking so appreciative, and I love those comments. Like tons of really good just knowledge bombs. People just dropping knowledge bombs, wisdom bombs in the comments. And oh my god, it's been amazing reading them. Like some of you guys put some real deep thought into, you know, how you play this game, and I love that. And I love how many different styles of one class you can possibly make. It's a lot of fun reading y'all's, you know, comments and y'all's strategies. So keep it up, everybody. This community's only getting stronger. So make sure you subscribe, because I plan on, you know, continuing the fight against chaos. So fight with me, everybody. And I'll catch y'all in the next episode. It's been a pleasure. Keep it real. Good luck to you in the future on your fights and your pulls in your life. Good luck to you. For real, I mean it. And I love you, and I'll catch you later. See ya.